Hi everyone, it's Heather and today I'm going to be doing a June favourites video. Don't do these very often because I tend to just use the same things, but I felt this month I particularly liked certain things, so I thought put on the camera, film a video. So there are quite a few things, so let's just get stuck right in. The first thing that I've been loving this month is the Vichy Dermablend Corrective Foundation. The colour I have is 35, which is Sand. I'm wearing this today and I've been wearing it a lot recently just because I'm a bit more tanned now and it really matches my colour really well. I do find that it is quite a high coverage foundation, so what I've been using it with is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, I don't know how you say that. It's the Pure Light Primer, which is basically just like a white liquid and it just kind of becomes like a kind of pearly primer. So I've been mixing the Vichy with this primer just to lighten it up a bit in terms of coverage, and it also gives that kind of glowy finish as well, which I've been enjoying at the moment. So these as a pair have been like a really good match, or you can use this on its own for areas you know that you maybe want to cover up, or use it for spot coverage and stuff, but really good pair of products here. Next thing I've been using every single day is my, I was going to say Clinique, but it's not Clinique, no, definitely not. It is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is the one that everybody talks about and raves about, and I'm afraid I'm no different in that. This product, you can see I've made quite a sizable dent in mine. This product is utterly amazing. It's such a good quality product. It just amazes me every time I use it. I've been using it more in the past couple of months because it has been a bit warmer, and I have been, you know, getting a bit of a tan when I've been out and about, so I've just felt like I wanted to be more kind of bronzy, I suppose. And this, I always felt like with having oily skin it might make my skin more oily, because at the end of the day it is like a cream product, and I thought just layering that over is just going to make me so oily, but it doesn't do that at all. It really doesn't make you oily in the slightest. It kind of dries, it goes on creamy and then it dries down like a powder finish, but it's not like a flat powder. There is some kind of dewiness there, but it's really for those with oily skin. I would recommend this as well as everybody else because it's just amazing and it'll last you forever. I'm using this every day, like I'll just open it up again. I'm using this every day and it really isn't going down that quickly, and you think a cream product would, but it really doesn't. So yeah, if you're even contemplating buying this, I would really give it a go because it's just a fantastic product. Next product is like a rediscovered product. I kind of was doing a bit of a rummage through my makeup drawer and come across this and just remembered how much I'd loved it before. Tried it again and realised I just love it just as much as I did before, and it's the MAC Mineralised Blush, and it's in Dainty, which is just like this nice, it's almost like a yellowy pink. I don't know, I quite like these yellowy pink blushes, but this, you can see how flat it is. I'm almost at the end of it, and I don't think I've ever finished like a blush before in my whole entire life, so this might be the first one. But anyway, it's just such a wonderful finish. It's not like overly like shimmery on the cheeks. Like I would prefer to use like a more matte blusher and then use like a highlighter on the top just to like highlight the cheekbones and stuff. And this really packs a good amount of pigment without being too shimmery. It does obviously have a slight glow to it, but it's nothing garish or unnatural looking, and the colour itself is just spot on. It's so pretty. So I'm so glad I found this again, because I'm just going to use this up now and then go and buy another one because it's amazing. Kind of coincidentally, I've picked out a MAC blush, no, we just spoke about that, a MAC eyeshadow that I've been using a lot in the past month, and it's this one here, which is called Star Violet. It's a hard colour to describe. It's almost like a pinky purpley bronze. I don't know, maybe not doing that justice. But it's a hard colour to describe, it's kind of odd. And it's a Velux Pearl finish, which means it just goes on really, really smoothly. I've done a bit of a swatch there. You can see there's definite bronziness to that. It's really lovely. And I've just been using this all over. I've just been using like a 217, a MAC 217, or like a blending brush, just applying it all over, bit liner, and that's it really. And I've been really enjoying that. It's just such a pretty colour. And on the other end of the price spectrum, I've also been loving this MUA. It's from the Professional range, and it's the Trio Eyeshadow in Chocolate Box. Now mine is really dusty because I have used it, and I should have done that good thing of like using a wipe before I brought it on, but I thought, oh, I won't bother. So here it is here, and it's this trio here, and it's like a kind of bronzy colour here, like a dark chocolatey colour, and then this like kind of purpley brown, and they're so lovely. For the price, I'm not sure how much these are. I think they're maybe £3 or £4, so it's maybe like £1 per eyeshadow kind of thing. But they're just such a lovely trio of colours, and really unusual colours as well, not your kind of normal browns or golds or whatever. They're just lovely, really nice. So let's move on to nails. A couple of things that I've been using this month that I want to kind of rave about. The first one is OPI Nail Envy. This is just the original formula. I've been using this for over the last month, probably the last couple of months, just because my nails have been in a shockingly bad state. What I was doing a few months ago was applying a lot of glitter polishes, and this is quite disgusting to admit, but rather than take them off like with normal nail polish remover, I was actually picking them off. You know, I was like picking the nail varnish off my nails, and I knew it would end in disaster, which it did when my nails started to like peel and break really badly as they like grew up. So what I've done is I've kind of cut them a bit short now, and I keep kind of cutting them down, and it's getting to the point now where I can see the damage travelling up the nail. So like there's only the very top section of the nail now that's actually damaged, and the rest seems really healthy. So I've been using the Nail Envy kind of as instructed, but more of like a base coat than applying it every other day, which is what you're meant to do with it. But I've used this before and it worked, and it made my nails really strong and healthy, so I'm hoping that it's going to do the same again, and it seems to be anyway. They're growing through much better. The other colour that I've been using on my nails a lot, and in fact it's what I've got on today, is this one from Forever 21. It's the Love and Beauty range that they have there, which is like their kind of makeup range. I actually got this when I was in Florida in February, but I think that you can get it on the Forever 21 website in the UK. So have a look. It's called, it's not got a very good name, I don't know why they've given them these names. It's called Polish / Shimmer, and it's baby blue / hot pink. So what it basically is like a blue milky polish with like pink and then like iridescent hexagonal glitter on the top. So it's what I've got on today, and it's just really pretty. It's like doing glitter without it being totally in your face, and it's just adding a little bit of interest to your nails. So I really like it, and I think it's nice when you've got a bit of colour as well. Just that light blue colour is really pretty. So there's also a few kind of miscellaneous things like body care, hair, and stuff that I wanted to talk about. And the first one is this roll-on deodorant. I know, deodorant's so exciting and needs to be talked about, not. But this is Jason, I think that's how you say it, although it's got like a little one of those little, what do you call that, as an umlaut or something above the O, so I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation for it, but it's the Jason Caramel Lavender Pure Natural Deodorant Stick. Now the reason I'm talking about this, I got this in Whole Foods by the way, which there is one in Glasgow that we were at a couple of months back, but the reason I'm talking about it is because I suffer from what is called hidradenitis, which is basically like when, this is going to sound horrible, when like your sweat glands become blocked, and what happens is like liquid fills up inside them, and this is disgusting if you're eating them. Sorry, but I know there are other people out there who might suffer from this, so I thought I'll just talk about it. And I had that a couple of years ago, and when I went to my GP, he said one of the causes might be conventional deodorant, because I was just using like whatever, Sure or Dove or whatever deodorant, because they actually contain aluminium, and aluminium actually in deodorant blocks the pores. So he thinks that might have been what happened with me, that it's actually physically blocked the pore, which has then caused the hidradenitis. So I have been on a hunt for a decent deodorant to use, because I can't use any deodorants with aluminium in them, and this is the best one that I've found. So it's obviously just like a stick, just regular old, you know, not roll-on deodorant, stick deodorant, I don't know what else you'd call it, but it contains no aluminium, parabens, phthalates, is that what that says? I don't know what that word is, but it's really good, and it smells lovely. I like lavender, so I love this, but I think it also comes in different scents, so definitely check it out. They have they are sold elsewhere, so I'll leave a link to like their website or where you can get them below, just in case you're interested, because I always think it's not worth the risk of ever going through something like hidradenitis, because it's just awful, really awful. So I'd much rather use something like this than risk that ever again. Hair wise, you'll have noticed that I've gone back to the kind of lighter colour again. I've gone back blonde a little bit. I'm going to go a bit lighter, but you kind of have to do it in stages, and I don't want to totally wreck my hair, so I've had highlights put through, but obviously my hair has been a little bit drier, as it tends to be when you have blonde highlights. So I've been using this Dove Hair Therapy. It's the Intensive Repair leave-in conditioning and care spray, and what I've basically been using this for is like in between washing my hair. So I've not been using it really as a leave-in conditioner, but I've just been spraying it through my hair like in the morning and stuff, just to give it a little bit of moisture, and it just makes it look healthier and shinier, and it's lovely, and it smells delicious. Oh, it smells so good. Really nice, and it's like a kind of dual layered product, which you won't be able to see because it's all mixed in at the moment. But there's like a milky layer and then like a liquid layer. So, and this is really cheap. This is only about £3 or £4, but definitely nice to have in your kind of hair care stash, just for when your hair's feeling that little bit brittle or dry. Last, but by no means least, I have an exfoliating product that I've been using recently, and it's the Aveda, or Aveda, whatever you call it, Botanical Kinetics Exfoliant. And you can see it's like a liquid, so it's one of these liquid exfoliants. I have, like most people in the kind of blogging world, because I have a blog as well, have been paying close attention to a lady called Caroline Hirons. I'm sure that's how you say her name, and she's like this kind of skincare guru. Honestly, when you watch her videos or you listen to her posts, no, when you read her posts, because she's got her own blog, she's just really interesting. She kind of breaks things down into why your skin needs this and why it needs that, and why you put this product on top of that product, and just kind of debunks a lot of skincare myths as well. So she's been talking about these chemical exfoliants, and using one like as a kind of toner step, because I never used a toner before. I didn't see the point in it really, but since I've had this, my skin has been amazing. What I do is I use it at night, so like a cleanse, and then I just get a cotton pad and I just put some of this on it and just run it over my face, and see in the morning, like, oh, my skin is like so smooth, really smooth. And what I'm noticing is during the day I'm not getting as oily, and I don't know if that's because my skin's been exfoliated, so there's no kind of like gunk on it. I don't know how it works, but it does. And there are other products out there, like I think there's one that Pixie do called the Glow Tonic, and there's a really expensive one I think called P50, and Clarins do one as well, but this was just the one that I decided to pick up. And plus I got it from Debenhams online, and they had like I'm sure it was 10% off all their kind of beauty range, so including skincare. So I thought, I think it was like 15, worked out just over £15 for, how much is in this? 150ml. So I've not used much of it, and I've been using it for the past month. So yeah, if you suffer from kind of oily skin, or you have kind of flaky areas on it, definitely think about putting one of these kind of chemical exfoliant toner type things into your routine, because it could well be good. Could well be good. So there we go, that's what I've been loving for this month, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!